All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
K-On!
Season 2, Episode 3.
You almost made a lot of money.
Almost made a good,
so
big
much money.
Bank right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But, you know, hey, the old eat the receipt tactic didn't work.
Didn't work here.
It almost did. Sort of.
Yeah, but now you've got a clubhouse you can be a little bit more proud of. It's all cleaned up. Even, you didn't just throw everything in the closet there like a little kid, hiding the toys from mom or what have you. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Just good to see the girls kind of maturing a little bit here.
That's right. Becoming responsible adults. Hey, baby steps.
Baby steps. That's true.
Productive members of society.
Yes. So see what they can do here moving forward. So, yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Oh, they got a turtle. That's right.
That's fair.
No. It's so cute. This is the most we've seen of her nose, ever. I thought anime girls didn't have noses.
She's got it pressed all the way up against the glass.
Yeah. Yes, I am learning everything I can so that...
Every day?
Not snacks. Actual... Oh.
A stink pot?
Yeah. We need you to save us here. Otherwise this thing's gonna die.
She lied as easily as she breathed. Ritsu, what's wrong?
Wait.
Oh no!
What's happening? What's happening? Maybe something needs to be replaced and she's tired of the cost of maintaining drums,
When one of the not Mio, not Azusa characters says something's wrong, my first response is what is it, boy?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Oh, is she comparing her excitement?
Oh, I don't get that kind of excitement and stuff because I'm hidden basically. Ah. Gotcha.
She's got the Mike Wazowski treatment.
Yep. Somebody, not me. Yeah.
That's not how that works.
Of course,
the change in responses.
How it looks, yes. But let's see you play. Yeah.
Seeing Gita with someone else.
Yeah. Gita's cheating on me. Thinking of the relationship just being over. Damn. Oh my god, and immediately loves it. Yeah.
Oh no.
But that's all I know. Yeah, it's gotta be you.
Right.
Yes, that's mental stress. Very easy chord.
What are frets? Yeah, Doesn't even...
Yep, there. Yep. That is someone basically playing the E chord without fully pressing down on the strings. She's getting better. Yeah, immediately. Immediately. I love how quickly she gave up. Like,
yeah.
That was just the E chord. That's not even, that's like one of the easiest ones. What? Wait. She just had sex. She's gathering intel.
Right.
Like at what point did you see her glow or what have you?
Yeah. Oh no, you're gonna be even worse at that. So you want to become a homeroom teacher?
Completely different, though. You are not ready for the keyboard. No.
Say what?
No, I cannot.
Yeah. Oh no, they're positively reinforcing Ritsu.
But that's good because then she'll quickly like lose interest in it. But you're not actually playing.
Yeah,
music.
you're playing with it, not actually playing it.
Yeah. Just genuinely scared her for a second there. Oh, smart. That's my thing, yeah.
But then you wouldn't have to sing.
Yeah.
No trouble.
Yeah, Richan's like, that does sound boring. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah.
Aww.
Oh. Mio-chan's dying.
Oh.
It is.
Earth to Mio.
What? You missed your boat?
Yeah.
On the river Styx? What?
When do you ever want to leave something to Yui?
She's trying to learn the drums. This is adorable. This dark corner.
So, you change how you guys are set up on stage so that Ritsu has a spotlight on her.
Yeah, it's like that'd be too. Yeah.
She's like, yes. That is not lined up by height.
Yeah. Hey. Oh. Haha.
And it fixes everything.
Whoa. I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shine.
Shine that forehead. Yes. Oh my gosh. We'll have more people join you in the back.
I love how sincere Yui is about this.
Hi.
Oh.
Okay, so what were you looking for?
Yeah.
りっちゃんがドラムやらなかったら私がやろうかな。
No.
なんでですか？りっちゃんなんか悩んでるんだよ、きっと。
The drums must be hard or something.
違うことしてみたいんじゃないかな。そうでしょうか。
It happens.
私がドラム、あずにゃんの後ろでドラム叩くよ。
And she'll hear you on the drums be like, no.
But she definitely doesn't want to play the guitar.
これでもっとピカピカよ。
Maybe she's just living for the compliments from the students. You know,
Yeah, and she's just like
it's a
up
feedback
in her
loop
skincare
of
routine or
infinite-
something. Yeah.
Of infinite praise and infinite
Right.
beauty.
ここ数日まともにドラム叩いてない。
How do you feel about that?
自分で言い出したこととはいえ、ドラムやろうと思った日からずっと。
Every day.
Wow.
Whoa. That's awesome, though.
Yeah,
That's
good
dedication.
job.
Yeah, it just gets her fired up. Yeah.
私ドラムな、ビシバシしてるのがかっこいいだろ。
It is pretty cool.
Yep.
最初はスティックしか買えなかったけど。
Yeah.
Aww.
Drums are expensive. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
だからやっと中古のセットを手に入れた。
Smart. It probably just has like a snare and a hi-hat, you know?
Right.
まだちょっとマメになってる。最初はすんごい力入ってたから。
Now you're all loose and relaxed. Oh,
You're having fun with
she's
it.
out of the slump. Nyum.
なんで寝坊したんだよ。DVD 見ててさ。はあ？
Yeah, the music DVD.
恐ろしい風習があって。
Never mind.
じゃなくてザフーのザフ
A band.
ー。あのバンドのドラマー好きだった。
Oh, yeah, okay.
やば。見よ。急げ。
Double time.
明日までに通学旅行の自由行動の計画表うまく考えてね。あ、りっちゃん、みおちゃん。だと思ったよ。すいません。はい、席についてね。
Oh,
Wait.
what happened?
どうしたの、さわちゃん。怖いよ。
Did she have a bad reaction to the,
Oh no.
Did she have allergic reaction to some skincare stuff? Oh.
But
Or maybe it's some odd makeup.
yeah.
昨日キースムーンの DVD 見たって言ってたから。誰？リツが憧れてるドラマーで、ライトが当たんなくても影になってても足しか映んなく。
Yeah, you can't get away from my sound. Yep.
やっぱドラムはりっちゃんだよ。そう始めるとき振り返ると、りっちゃんが元気な顔でスティック、そしたらなんかやるぞーって気になるんだ。
Yeah. One,
Aw.
two, three, four. Boom, boom, boom.
見える風景も考えてることも違うって。みんなにはみんなの場所があって
Yeah.
全部違うけれど、演奏すると一つになるんだよな。そう、ここでみんなの背中見ながら、みんなの音聞きながら、ガンガンドラム叩くの大好きだ。
Hey. So let's play.
あ、私もりっちゃんのおかげで新しい曲ができました。
Really?
Oh.
私のキーボード喋らせてくれたから。
Wait, what is it? Let's try it.
麦ちゃんが弾き語りしたらどうかな。え、それ素敵です。歌詞頼むな。あのね、曲のタイトルだけは考えてあるの。ハニースイートティータイム。
Oh.
やっぱお茶か。
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it's hers, so yeah, of
Yeah.
course it's gonna lead back to snacks.
Right.
蜂蜜色の午後が過ぎてく。
Ah,
ハニースイートティータイム。その
Brilliant.
フレーズ2回繰り返したらどうかな。いいかも。
Cool.
ah.
集中できない休憩しましょうか。
And we're brought back together for tea.
All right.
Oh, I was gonna say for a second, I thought that this was the song that they were playing.
Oh, gotcha. That's cool that we
yeah, no,
finally
it
got.
could be.
Maybe.
No, it's not. The lyrics don't fit at all, but
I like that we got, though, an episode for the... high schooler suddenly is like, I don't know if I want to do this, you know.
Right. Okay.
Right. Good fluffy episode.
Yeah, very sweet, fluffy episode. Had a really just chill time with Ritsu. You know, kind of having a little bit of a slump, a little bit of a freak out of like, I don't like this. This
Those
is
teen
weird.
blues where you're like,
I gotta stretch my wings.
Yeah, I gotta try
different.
other things.
Have a little bit of a reset.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even if it means you just eventually circle back to the thing that you were already doing, and you're
course.
like, you know what? Yeah, no, this is good. This is good.
Yeah, routine is a very hard thing to stay mentally honed in on.
Right.
Because you can have moments where you're like, oh, this is amazing. This is great.
Yeah.
And that will come and go. That will not always stay. So it's an actual like impressive sign that Ritsu was able to play guitar every single day since that point up until now.
Yeah.
And so the idea that, you know, we maybe in some ways almost like glorify too much the perfect routine, having everything down every single day, that's not necessary in order to be excellent at a thing. It will help a lot.
But breaking up that routine can also be what helps you stay on the routine in general, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that you played drums every day for over a year, way to go!
Yeah, way to go.
That's
We celebrate
fantastic,
that.
right? Like that's incredible.
Go try out the other instruments.
Yeah,
See what they're
exactly.
like. It will build your respect for those instruments, but also give you a frame of reference as for how far you've come with the drums in that, well, yeah, you're not just picking them up and playing them anymore. They are a part of your body. They're extensions of your fingers and your hands.
Yep.
You can feel your body like surge with excitement when you start to go into those familiar motions, and then you start doing sixteenths, and you're like,
I'm pretty good at this.
This is amazing. Yeah.
And when you go to other instruments and then you realize, oh, right, I'd have to like go back to the beginning.
Right. And like rethink your entire like muscle memory stuff, like, because music is different for all of those.
Oh man, I loved the bit where Oz is like, I'm gonna teach you how to play one chord. So you put this finger on this string and on this fret, you know, and then this one on this one. And it's just like, huh?
And then she's doing the classic thing where when you use your fingers, you think of them going horizontally onto the thing. But you can't do that because the driving force is connected with the bone. But because you have these fucking knuckles here, you can't let them bend. You have to really like lock the knuckles, approach them vertically, perpendicular to the neck of the guitar,
and when
so you get that proper pressure. And then you have to hold it, and you have to maintain that hold on all the fingers
and if it's right on the fret especially, then it's like, it sucks, you know?
It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
So you have to do it just above the fret, and then you have to transition between chords in a way that is not relying on your eyes to make those movements there.
Right, exactly. Like the fact that Yui has gotten to the level of proficiency she's reached, that's pretty fantastic. And even if
it's incredible,
even if Ritsu was like, I want to try the guitar, the real threat, the real danger would be, but there's no way Yui will be able to learn another instrument. Maybe she could do bass because, you know, it's still a guitar. But like, but
I mean,
like just imagining Yui trying to like learn the drums, you know,
like what would be their worst matchup if they all switched? Like, obviously, Mugi couldn't do the drums.
I think Mugi could do the drums. I think the worst one for the drums would be Mio.
No. I genuinely
think... Because Mugi's strong. So, like, even though she's not, like, that like, she's high strong? Energy. Yeah. Like, they make a point of that. Like, that she'll, like, just, like, carry the big, like, speakers, like, amplifiers and stuff. No problem.
You're right.
So
yeah, think... Mio would be drums because the sound would be shocking, you know?
Right, exactly. Like, and she wouldn't have, like, the confidence to just really go for it and stuff. That wouldn't work very well.
Oh, yeah, so it's just their opposites. It's really just their opposites.
Right.
Oh, and it makes total sense why Yui the keys would be horrible. Because there's such an array of stuff there that she'd just be wandering around and just playing absolute nonsense.
Right, because the keyboard is probably the most technical of all of those instruments, where it's the, you know, like, I heard from a professional musician that if you go and you get a music degree, you actually still everyone has to do piano.
Yeah.
Because that's where you learn the fundamentals of how music works, right? And so,
it's the smallest barrier to entry in that if you go into it, you basically get the largest amount dumped on you. So when I say lowest barrier to entry, it's not that it's the easiest to learn. It's meaning that it's the lowest barrier to break through in order to get music as a whole.
Right. And the physical things you have to do is basically just like, okay, moving your fingers, but like that's similar stuff that you have to do for like other instruments like guitar and things. It's not as much of like a physically demanding.
Right.
I feel
it's not a strength related thing. It's not as coordinated, I would say, as demanding with regards to having two hands doing two different types of tasks. Because the idea is that the tasks for each one are the same type of thing there. Whereas this is doing this with your wrists and stuff, this is pressing here.
Oh,
and
sure. Right. Where even if you're...
That is a different...
yeah, even if you're doing like different actual like notes or chords or whatever on the piano, it's still the same general action. Yeah,
it's the same general action. Whereas drums, you have to have one doing a rate that's faster or slower than the other constantly.
Yeah, I think Mia really summed it up the best when she's talking about why she loves the bass, and it's like, yeah, you guys all kind of have your perfect instruments, with maybe Yui being the one exception, but then she's sort of also that like
X factor anyway.
Yeah, X factor outlier where it just sort of clicks and okay, cool, because she loves the look of the guitar, and so as a result of that, she puts in the effort to actually learn it. But yeah, okay. So now that we've had this, I think that's cool because it felt like once it started happening, retroactively, I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of weird that it hasn't happened yet, because like
they've gone through a lot of time.
And I know when I was a teenager and I was generally even one of the more like, I need to do a thing, repeatedly. All right, I can kind of do that. But even then, but even then, my attention span was
non-existent.
Yeah, like doing something like that, right? Like
right. There's a difference between the repetition of being able to do something every day for like 10 minutes, but being able to do something every day for like an hour or two, then it becomes
exactly.
Like,
especially when there's no one forcing you to do it, right? Like
that's why most parents force their kids to do musical stuff. Yeah, exactly. Because they're like, you literally are incapable of forcing yourself to do this.
Right, and that's not necessarily a problem, right? No. Because it's the training wheels until you figure out how to do it, right? Yeah. Learn to do it with structure, and then you'll be able to, you'll have that sort of tool in your belt that you can do it without the structure, right?
Because most of the transition from going from kid to to teenager, from teenager to young adult and to adult is basically the ways in which you're able to learn discipline and responsibility.
Sure.
And the things that force you to have to learn it somewhat, even if they don't give you the full package of knowing how to do it there, like you're saying, they put that tool into your tool belt a little bit, which then can be applied to things later. And that's why music as a vehicle for that is so fun, because it ticks so many other boxes other than just giving a person the means to have discipline and responsibility.
Exactly.
But it's a creative outlet. It's a means of also like educating yourself on a specific language. It's something that applies yourself into I would just say just general like study patterns, like the ability to memorize things and
this club.
So many things.
This club has been so good for Ritsu and Yui from the standpoint of
especially for those two,
of just dedicating themselves to something. Because for Mio, she was already like the bookish study person, right?
Yeah.
So the idea of doing this, it came a lot more naturally to her, and that's why then they had all those conflicts of her being like, "Hey guys, come on, take this seriously."
Yeah.
And even if it wasn't achieved through the same means that Mio would do it for herself,
right?
Even if it required a lot of tea and bribes and cake and all that stuff, they got there, right?
Yeah.
And so now the fact that Ritsu had this sort of reality check of wait a minute, doing something for a long time with dedication, that doesn't sound like me. Wait, should I be doing something else?
And I wanted to be Keith Moon or what have you,
right.
And be like, yeah, I'm raucous, I'm loud, I've got a spotlight on me, I'm gonna make noise, I'm gonna be rah!
And you're not wrong, Ritsu, right? Even if you don't end up being Keith Moon, that temperament absolutely is something that is well suited for you, right?
You can lean into it. You don't need to set cherry bombs everywhere,
Exactly. I loved the almost we are legally required to say that I do not
respect
like
that
side of him, you know,
yeah.
right? This is an anime, children. Don't do that.
Yeah, they wouldn't even show them sharing the food because that would be an indirect kiss, you know? We can't have that. No.
Also, I loved the bit with Sawa of having, like, something that didn't involve just, like, all right, kids, I'm going to make you wear these outfits and all that stuff. But actually her being like, no, I'm enjoying being a homeroom teacher. Like, the kids are actually, like, being nice to me.
They worship me.
And, yeah, they're, like, looking up to me. And that gives me all this confidence and makes me be like, yes. I am beautiful. I am wonderful.
She's not getting laid or anything. No, she's just getting praise from,
she's
from
getting
teenagers.
basic appreciation, right?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, and you know that teenagers do not give that freely, right?
That is very
true.
true.
Or they do not if they give it, it is sincere, right? Because they will not give it if it isn't sincere. So that was cool. I like seeing that.
Yeah.
But
nice little quiet, simple episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yui's energy was infectious and chaotic.
Yeah.
As always.
And the animation continues to be fantastic in ways that, like, I expect and also ways I don't expect.
Yeah.
You know, Ritsu's suddenly like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play the drums, and it's like, oh, that was very fluid. You know.
Yeah.
But,
and then Mugi wrote a song.
Yeah.
And while it's not fully completed and everything,
Right.
she actually wrote the general, like, ditty for the actual, like, music part of it.
Yep.
And yeah, that looks good. Maybe that will be something that ends up getting used later as like a theme thing that'll carry through. I forget what it's called in actual music terms, leitmotif or something. But I felt like there was something in the beginning part of the keys for the ED, and I was like, maybe there's something there.
Something that I did notice,
I don't know,
because in the ED they have HTT in there, and the name of the club is After School Tea Time, right? Okay, but then it was like Honey Sweet Tea Time.
Yeah.
So there isn't the sweet part in there, but maybe if it's all jammed together as one word, that's sort of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon and get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.